brief on what exactly this new education, the new varsity funding model entails for benefit of our viewers back at home who might just be plugging into the conversation. Now, this new higher education funding model was unveiled back in May 3rd, 2023, with the aim of addressing challenges encountered by public universities and TVET institutions due to massive enrollment, inadequate funding, and debts that have been incurred by these public institutions. Now, this new financing model is set to focus on students' financial needs and separates placement from funding. Now, the main difference between the previous and the current model is the fact that, unlike before, universities will no longer receive block funding in the form of capitation. Instead, funding for students will be provided through scholarships, through loans, and household contributions. And under this new model, universities fund will offer scholarships to students based on their levels of need. The level of need will be assessed through means testing. I'm sure you've come across that name before. And that means testing places students under 5 bands. Mind you, the 5 bands are based on family income and will determine the level of support in terms of government scholarship to cover universities' fee and upkeep loan. So as I mentioned, 5 bands, and the students are placed in whichever band according to their family's capability in terms of financial resources. So that's just a breakdown of this new funding model, which has been the cause of star along social media platforms, equally amongst public universities, because some don't seem to agree with the new funding model. And we're here to ask the critical questions. We'll be seeking to find out the effectiveness of this new model, the analysis of the beneficiaries, the accuracy of needs assessment process used to determine student financial aid eligibility. Those are some of the questions we'll be seeking to ask, and equally we'll be opening up the discussion to members who are seated right here, congregating in the auditorium, so they can equally have their own form of public participation. Ask the crucial questions, ask the burning questions, and we have the experts right here to contribute necessarily. So equally, it's proper to note that we are hosted by Machakos University, and with us we equally have the member of the faculty and staff who are present, and we definitely appreciate your presence. We'll be interacting with you as well to get your take as members of the faculty, as you interact with the students, what seems to be arising when it comes to this new varsity funding model. So let's start